Sanding. So we have three different types of sanders. So there is an oscillating spindle sander, there is a belt sander, which is upright, we have a belt and disc sander. So one of the most important things is when you guys start off, make sure the dust collection is on, make sure that the vacuum is turned on and that the port is open. When you go to work, there are certain areas you can work on and certain areas you should avoid. When using the oscillating spindle, it's fine, just work around the spindle, you're safe there. When you're using one of the belt sanders, there is a guard here. This guard should be in place. You want to keep your work material up against that guard and keep your pressure down. Don't be doing this. You don't want to be sanding up in the air. You want to be keeping your piece flat on the table. If you do need to sand at a bevel, there are two little adjustment knobs here. Loosen those, adjust this to the angle that it needs to be at, and then make sure you tighten those back before you finish sanding. For the belt and disc sander, there's a couple things you want to know about this guy. So it's called a belt and a disc sander because it has both a belt and a disc. So these both are running on the same motor, so you can't be using both of them at the same time. So just because there's two doesn't mean two people can be using this machine, one person for this machine. When you're using the rotational part, you only want to work in this area of the drum here, because if you don't, otherwise the piece will be grabbed and it'll be thrown across the room, so we don't want that. So when you're working, again, keep it flat on the work table and work up into there like so. Obviously you'll be standing on this side when you're working with the disc part. Cool. And of course, make sure that you clean up your area. The sanders make the worst amount of dust, so you need to really get the vacuum cleaner, really vacuum everything around. Don't forget the floor. The floor is very important to vacuum as well. When you're all done, make sure everything's powered off and you're good to go. Remember, if you have any questions, ask your instructor.